Good morning. Well, it's getting to be almost noon here in California. So we're firing up. Got the Darkstar ready to go. We are taking off from Kansas City, but I shouldn't say taking off. We're departing the Kansas City area, and we're looking on the little chart here. We'll make this a little bigger. We got to go out like this. That's a little better. So it shows that we're leaving from this is Kansas City, and the Wichita would be down in this area, somewhere down here, Beachfield. Maybe right down along in here. We landed at Beachfield in this machine going up from New Orleans. We're going to look at racing, and I thought it was going to be, the NASCAR was going to be in Wichita, but it actually was at Kansas City. And we're right over the Kansas City Speedway, Kansas Speedway it's called. And we're also looking out at the Kansas City Airport is right there. Big airport in Kansas City. Speedway is right there. This is the Kansas River, and right under my wingtip here is where this river, which is the Missouri River. Kansas River and Missouri River. Apparently this is Missouri on this side, and Kansas, I don't know exactly where the line is, but this splits the two states as the Missouri River goes north. I don't know what the Kansas River does, but it looks like it's pretty much going east-west. So we're over Kansas City, and the Chiefs, I believe the Chiefs were in LA and they won. Ross Chastain, the car number 1 won, and the two Penske drivers, one Penske driver is out, and two are still in. Logano and Blaney are still in, and they'll be going at it again down in Talladega, which was direct going south from Bristol, Tennessee. When we flew from Bristol down to New Orleans, we did it in this machine because it was, I think it was 500-600 miles. So I don't want to take an hour to fly any place. It's all seemingly in slow motion when you're especially when you're at 100,000 feet. When you look at it on here, when I click it to go, but we need to do a little homework. It'll go like a scalded cat once I kick it, but it still feels like slow motion when you're at 100,000 feet. So we're at Mach 2.85. We push the throttles, we push the scramjet on standby, and this little jewel right here, you have to go on, turn the batteries on, or whatever that is. The toggle fuel cell battery. And then down here, we got to toggle these, I got full throttle, but you have to go click and click to get it into afterburner. We'll go outside, see the afterburners are on. Let's see how our attitude is here. So we're slightly nose down. I need to go back on. Let's see if we can click this on. Yeah, there we go. And then right, yeah, we did all our housekeeping, and close that. We go outside. So we'll watch this when we do the standby, active pause. So we click it and it's going now. So we are accelerating and we'll keep our attitude there. And I don't see our scramjets there, they come. And the little doors will close off the turbojets. And the scramjets will come on. Here they come. Here they come, and we'll put it in a slight left turn because we have to be heading about 259 to stay on course. Looks like it's 266, but it is. And look, see, we're already going Mach 5. You can see this This is moving out pretty good. So we're slowly coming left. Let's see, we're going down a little bit, so we'll pull the nose up and say goodbye to Kansas.
Experimental 7, Sierra Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center on 127.35. Good day.
We're not on any flight plan
127.35, Experimental 7, Sierra Bravo. Goodbye.
And we're going up, and we're at Mach 9.3. So it's starting to glow, and we can go in here and see that we're getting on course here. Let's see, what is our heading? 262, and we'll keep it right there. And slowly our that should do it. Normally, I should say normally. I've done this before, and we're going down to 9.6. We want to keep it up at about 100,000 feet. So we're scooting toward Telluride, Colorado. Look, we're already off the map. And we'll go all the way out to the 200 scale here. So that'll make it look a little better. We'll just hold it on course. And you can't see it here, but it's slightly curved to the left for the global there. We're at 100,000 feet. Now we can keep a little pressure on the nose. See, it's slightly nose high there. So that'll climb like a homesick angel, is what we used to say. There we go. And the course will come down to us at this heading. Going across the flatlands here. Flyover country. Oh, I hope nobody down there heard me. So we went over Topeka and Salina, Kansas, and it all looks pretty much the same. They wouldn't think so, but anyway, we'll keep it on track, and I start seeing the shadow of the Rockies coming up. And we're at Mach 9.8. We're a little over 100,000, 102,000 feet. We can do the trick here with the glowing. Well, I like to do that. It's fun to see, and we should see the Colorado Springs and Denver coming up, but we're not seeing too much. Anyway, let's see. We just don't want to look at a red plane glowing red, so we'll turn the lights back on, and we're just going off the chart here. Here we go. We bring this up to daylight. Noon. That's close enough. So we now can see our ground and our route of flight. And this is about where right here is Colorado Springs. CS is probably Colorado Springs right there. Denver would be just up to the north here. Denver Stapleton, is it? Something like that. Right up in there. Yeah, let's keep it on course here. And when we get to Colorado Springs, we can shut it down. We'll see we got 222 nautical miles to go. And where are we? 113, so we're climbing a little bit. We got to come back down. We got to come down sooner or later here. Yeah, we're starting to get into the mountains. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see how we're doing. 147. Let's go ahead and shut her off here. Start coming down. 112,000 feet. We got the scramjets off. Got the nose going a little bit north. We need to bring that back on course. That ought to do it. It turns a little more than I thought. We got to keep turning. We're not very far off. Not very far off. Now we can turn our scale down. And I think I see the little horseshoe, but I got a little mixed up on which side of this hill here, Telluride. So the thing I like about this stop is the altitude of the field. Aspen is behind us, but it's in this area. Aspen is in these somewhere along in here. And there we're coming down pretty good. Let's see if we got put the air brakes out. So it looks like we're heading right at it right now. So I think I got out here a little to the right, and I think this box canyon. For this airplane at this speed, you can't turn around in here. Going to this minimum speed on this is 200 knots. So where are we right now? We're at Mach 2. I can bring up a little power, kick it. There we just keep the noise down. And we're heading right at the airport. So the leaves are turning right now in this area. They're not at the max, but they're so close to it that within days, it's kind of a short period. I used to live in the east, and I really can't remember. So we'll fly right over the airport. We need to get it down to the airport is at 9,000, so we want to get down to about 10 to 11,000 feet. And we'll get the airport in sight. And where are we now? We got it at 500 knots, truing out. The airport might be right on that bump right there. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. And then if you take off back this way, you better start turning early, because you're going to be in this canyon. You won't be able to turn around in there. So we'll take off the brakes, let it run out. There's the town of Telluride, right there. See if we see any ski runs. There's some running back and forth. I didn't see any ski runs. Then we'll look out to the left, see if we see the airport. Just going by it. Oh yeah. It's right under the nose. Right under us now. So, and what altitude are we at? 12,000? Well, we need to get down a little lower, but we can't because the mountain's in the way. Look back over. Okay, we can start coming around. And we know where the airport is, so I won't be losing that, so that'll help the view a little bit. I see it right over there. So we can drop down a little more now. Try the wheels. Here they come. Look over. Now I don't see the airport now. A little more power. 11,000. Have to do a little work flying in the airport again. And we can get it down 11.5, so we're... And we'll try this. Okay, I see it right there. $300. And get down to 10,000. I don't know, we'll call that the Telluride River under us. Gotta get it down to about 200 knots. $220. $200. A little slow. There we go. Get a little air brake going. Brakes on. Air brakes on. A little tight. A little tight. See, you start flying up into the take off this direction and start trying to fly out of here. You better get turning pretty quickly before you get in a restricted area. These mountains are up there. Telluride, Colorado. Hopefully in my new version, which is coming out in November, that you will be able to see the colors turning on the leaves. I don't know where that goes. I think that's just for run-up right there. Yeah. We'll park right in front. How's that? I haven't been in here. I don't think I've been in here in years. Look at that. Look at that. With the mountains in the background. I take that picture with my camera. There we go. Yep. And of course, you'd never do that. But that's what's fun about the simulator. You can do things that you normally wouldn't try. Look out at the look at those mountains. I guess it's just back, so we're actually inside. But these mountains are beautiful, and of course it's still that's a good one to leave you with. Thanks for riding along, and we'll be heading home now. And just think we're in a Gulf Stream or a Cessna Longitude, and we only take this fellow Darkstar. They are working on a Darkstar that's going to be the SR-72. They're going to call Darkstar. SR-71 was Blackbird. It was retired, and it's the fastest jet. It had afterburners, so it went Mach 3. But you need scramjets to go on up faster. So they'll be building it, and it's amazing that it looks somewhat like this. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go right in here. That's a good look. There's our bus. Okay, before it leaves, we better get going. Back inside, shut it down. Yeah, the SR-72. I think they're going to call that Darkstar. Whether it carries people, whether it's experimental, there's a couple of guys talking about carrying people. I don't know. They've figured out ways to quiet down the sonic boom, but yeah, I think it's a tough way to go. But we'll see. Anyway, in the meantime, I can pretend. Thanks for riding along. We'll see you. Take care.